is approximately 700 BC. While other Greek city-states were experimenting with democracy and commerce, a different power was emerging in the region of Laconia, Sparta. This was not a place of philosophy or art. This was a society built for one purpose: war. Its unique structure and the character of its citizens offer valuable, if sometimes disturbing, insights into the nature of leadership, lessons that resonate to this day. Spartan society began with the Agoge, a state-run educational system unlike any other. Starting at age 7, boys were taken from their families and placed in barracks. Their instruction was not in reading or writing, but in obedience, survival, and martial arts. The goal was to remove all vestiges of individualism, forging a collective identity focused solely on the polis, the city-state of Sparta. This program created a military machine, yes, but it also established a hierarchical system in which leaders were created, not just appointed. Spartan military power derived from its phalanx formation, a wall of shields and spears moving as a single organism. This discipline was not merely tactical, it was also a manifestation of the values of its society. Each soldier depended on his neighbor, and each hoplite understood his place within the overall structure. Leadership within this structure was not about personal glory. It was about maintaining the integrity of the line, inspiring confidence, and making sacrifices for the common goal. Individual heroism was not valued as highly as unwavering teamwork. This is the first and perhaps most important lesson. Effective leadership requires that all individuals understand their roles and work toward a greater goal. Although not a democracy, Sparta did have its mechanisms for participation. The Apella, the assembly of all adult male citizens, played a role in decision-making, albeit within strict parameters defined by the Gerarchia, the Council of Elders, This Gerarchia, which included the 2 Spartan kings, was where significant power resided. The 2 kings represented a duality of leadership, with one focused primarily on military matters, while the other handled civil administration. This separation of powers provided checks and balances, preventing abuse of authority and encouraging different strengths to be applied in the right situations. The second lesson here is that effective organizations often benefit from multiple leadership voices with different skills. Spartan leaders were not gifted orators. They were known for their laconic pronouncements, short, concise statements that conveyed their intent and determination. They avoided unnecessary words and distractions, prioritizing direct, concise communication. This is the third element of Spartan leadership. Clarity and directness are vital when managing teams or facing challenges. Spartan leaders were not immune to the sacrifices they asked of their citizens. They lived lives of austerity, devoid of personal extravagance. These shared hardships engendered respect and trust. Leaders were expected to lead by example, demonstrating self-discipline and adherence to the values they espoused. This fourth lesson remains true. Leaders must demonstrate that they are willing to live up to the standards they demand of others. Sparta's military prowess has become legendary, but their focus on the military at the expense of cultural, scientific, or economic advancement ultimately weakened them. The state, rigid control, and lack of adaptability made it inflexible. Although its discipline was impressive, the limitations of its system led to its eventual decline. This fifth and final lesson is this: leadership must be adaptable and allow for growth and innovation. Rigidity may yield short-term gains, but it often inhibits long-term success. The story of Sparta is a mixture of admiration and caution. Its dedication to service, unity, and discipline provide useful lessons to this day. We can learn from its dedication to the common good, but we should also heed the warning of its inflexibility. The success of any organization or group depends on effective leadership, a blend of focus, adaptability, and integrity, and it is up to us to determine which qualities we emphasize in our own leaders.